Hi everybody. So one of the things that I like to do the most on my tours when I get to the holy places, the holy sites, is to read from the Bible. So we're also going to do it right now. I'm going to read for you from the Bible. And I'm going to read about the event that took place here. We are in the Garden of Gethsemane. The trees that you see behind me are the trees that we believe that Jesus saw when he was over here, when he prayed over here. Some of them are from the time of Jesus, I believe. And we know about olive trees that they can survive hundreds of years. We also have in the Golan Heights very ancient, old olive trees that believed to be also around the 2,000 years old. And we do have some trees that we consider as babies next to them, like the one that we are standing on. We're standing by this one that was planted over here by Paul VI, the God over here, the Pope that got over here in 1964. So by the Garden of Gethsemane, that known as the place where Jesus was betrayed by Judas, after he said he will in the Last Supper, and then he got over here. So I'm going to read from the Bible. You can see Isaac in the background. I am not Isaac nephew, I'm Moses nephew, by the way. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, welcome again to Moses nephew channel, the Holy Land by Itamar Buk. And are you ready? So let's read from Luke chapter 22 about the Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus went out as usual to the Mount of Olives, and his disciples followed him. On reaching the place, he said to them, "Pray that you not fall into temptation." He withdrew about a stone's throw beyond them, knelt down and prayed, "Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." An angel from heaven appeared to him and strengthened him, and being in anguish, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was like drops of blood falling to the ground. When he rose from prayer, he went back to the disciples. He found them asleep, exhausted from sorrow. "Why are you sleeping?" he asked. "Get up and pray, so that you not fall into temptation." While he was still speaking, a crowd came up, and the man was called Judas, one of the 12, was leading them. He approached to kiss him, but Jesus asked him, "Judas, are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss?" So this is the place, my friends, where it is believed that Judas betrayed Jesus. We are in the Garden of Gethsemane, which means the Garden of the Olive Press. In Hebrew, we call it Gethsemane. Gethsemane, more the Latin version of it. And the place is beautiful, as you can see. In one of the other videos, I also got into the church, and I show you the church because I wanted to see how it looks from inside. But to understand that 2,000 years ago, there were no churches. And when we are talking about the place where Jesus prayed, it's over a rock that was in between many olive trees, as it fits to the mountain where we are visiting right now, and that's Mount of Olives. So I hope that you enjoy this video as well about the Garden of Gethsemane, reminding us where it is mentioned also in the Bible. Not the only place, by the way, that it is mentioned. It's not the only gospel. In what I read also, Jesus asked the disciples once, like, "Why are you asleep?" But you can find that he asked them more than once, even like 3 times that he asked them, "Why are you falling asleep?" I asked me to guard me. And that's what is beautiful, that it's mentioned more than once, and that we are actually in the spot where it happened. Not just visiting a place where we believe, but the actual place where it happened. So if you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, guys, the Holy Land by Itamar Buk, Moses nephew. If you would like also to support me, you have the options of PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much. Don't forget us over here in Israel. Stand with us. Take a look. The place is empty. It's never empty. I think it is the first time that I see it empty like that, and I guide for the last 13 years. So let's hope it will not be empty for a very long time, and I will be able to see you over here soon. So all the best. See you in the next video.